So I have a really annoying cat, and yes, I think that I'm the only one. Well, if any of you are cat owners or have been cat owners, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, because cats just, they do the darnest thing. 3 a.m. you're trying to sleep because it's Sunday night and you want to get to work on time tomorrow. Guess what they do? They start meowing, clawing your doors. So the culprit's name is Vigo. This guy right here is the reason for my pain and joy, which taught me a lot about being a parent as a whole. I've noticed that, well, just from parenting my cats, that I've grown to be a lot more patient, a lot more understanding. And the biggest lesson that I've learned is that when they do something to hurt you, it's not their intention. It's just your perspective of the outcome. So, well, maybe sometimes it is to hurt you, but I like to tell myself otherwise. You both want to say hi to the vlog, eh? So that's Simba and Tabiko. Guess which one's who? This is Simba, and Tabiko's the orange one. Tabiko, come say hi. All right, he's a little shy right now, but you saw him before. So the reason why I have to take Tabiko out on a walk every day is because he would not stop meowing otherwise. He is a very vocal cat, and I'll be sure to insert a clip of him doing so. I cannot even fathom the number of hours, earbuds, noise canceling that I had to buy because of him. Here you go. He's a very vocal cat, and this morning I just had to get some work done. But wow, he was just non-stop yelling at the top of his lungs ever since I woke up from 9 till 12. I'm not sure where he gets the energy. So it's just like they just drank an energy drink from the fridge, your hidden supply. They took my pre-workout, and now they're just battling it out. They're just fighting, running around up and down the stairs. I'm not even sure what they're doing. Sometimes they just look in the corner of the wall, and I ask myself, is this worth it? Should I continue to have a cat? But then there are other times where they're super sweet, super cuddly, and just the way you want them to be. And you just forget about all the wrong they ever done. With this, my cat ends up not meowing or crying out loud for a good 2, 3, 4 hours, which allows me to complete the rest of my shift. This is our daily walk that we like to take around my neighborhood. And it's nice, it's about a 45-minute walk. So I pretty much just bring him on a stroller. My brother got this on Amazon. It's not too expensive. I believe it was like $65 Canadian. So I grabbed both of my fat cats in here. I'm not sure you can see the other one, but I grabbed both of them in here, shove them in this stroller, and just take them out for my morning walk. And I've noticed after I take him for a walk, even if it's just via stroller, he goes a lot more appreciative, and he doesn't even meow anymore. Wow, I think the red maple leaves will be my favorite. It's just so pretty. Today I'm just checking out the falls. autumn vibes in Vancouver. So currently in Coquitlam, and being back from Korea and Japan, you don't really get to see this variety of color. That's just the vibe that you get here in Coquitlam, BC, Canada, and it's so nice, so refreshing. And the air is definitely a colder and crisper feeling than compared to Japan and Korea. And it's also nice to see a lot of houses back there. All you see is just tall high-rise filled with cars, and I just personally feel that there's just so much space for activities here. The first phrase that I always learn in any country is "where's the washroom?" So in Korea, where the washroom is 화장실 어디 있어요? So in Korea, I would just insert the first word that you want to know. Either just Google it, like if you want Apple, Google Apple. Mine was washroom, and then you just literally say 어디 있어요? 어디 있어요? Which means where is it? Whatever you want, where is it? And if you want to be extra polite, you can say 미안해. 미안해 means sorry, where is this? Or you can say 죄송해요. 죄송해요. 화장실 어디 있어요? Which means sorry in a more polite way. I've noticed that even in Canada, Japan, and Korea, we always like to use the word sorry for excuse me. Like, excuse me, that's what we'll say here in the US. But in Canada, we'll be like, oh, sorry, would you mind? And then in Japan, you'll be like, sumimasen. Personally, I've been so motivated to take walks every day ever since I've been traveling for a month. So I just came back about 3 days ago. How I got around Japan and Korea was mostly by foot and by transit. And you all know how tiring it is. I either walk faster and I walk further. So I noticed that I get a boost of energy from walking daily, especially when I was traveling as well. I just had to walk everywhere, walk to a nice train station. And sometimes it was about the same time as transit. If you had to take the bus, maybe if you walk there, it's about 1 or 2 minutes longer. But ultimately, I really found the fun and fallen in love with walking everywhere, since it helps me lose weight. I get to explore the city more in depth, because when you're taking transit, you really just pass by all the little details. Like, I wouldn't be able to take a video and just listen to myself talk and share this experience with you. However, I wish whoever needs to clean that up good luck, because it's such a mess. And especially, you probably have to clean it up quite often, because if it gets too hot or it gets too rainy, if it rains too much, the leaves will actually clog up the drain, your pipes, or filter that you may have outside.